and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today's video is going to be another warm tone speed build, working with some bricks, some colors that you don't normally see in my building. I'm working with a floor plan. I tried basically, this is on the 30 by 40 lot in Brindleton Bay, and I basically took the floor plans and I said, okay, if it's 11 by 11, it's 5 squares. If it's 12 by 12, it's 6. Roughly split it in half because I didn't, you can't really do a half block for 4.5, anyways. So I did that with the floor plan. It still was a little different from what the plan gave me. You can see I kind of have started this thing where, oh sorry, my I've started using a different wax with my braces, so it's causing a little bit of to happen. So sorry, I sound like a Slytherin today. Okay, that's gonna probably help. Anyways, nope, still bad. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing today. I have to, because I'm doing the voiceover on Monday, and this is going up Monday, so enjoy the lispy braces sound that you're dealing with. Anywho's, I've started doing those lines that you can see. They're just green tiles, and then I like wrote 20, 10, 15, whatever it was, my little markers, so that I could kind of more evenly do my builds. I'm really trying hard to make things more like smaller builds, and I know this is funny that I'm saying smaller builds, but I do have a tendency in these big builds to just make them ridiculous. Like the master bedroom in this is still kind of giant. Okay, I took my braces out because that was getting on my nerves, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Still a little lispy. I guess it's from where my teeth are moved to right now. If you don't know, if you're new here, hi. I have Invisalign. I'm almost 30 years old, and I have braces. Yay! Anyways, that was bugging me. I'm gonna, you know what? I can have them out for 30 minutes. I've had a lot of like liquid breakfast. I can't talk today. Breakfasts lately, so with Invisalign you're supposed to only have them out for like 22 or you're supposed to have them in for 22 hours of the day, so you get basically an hour for dinner and 30 minutes for lunch and for breakfast, or like if you're having a quick snack, because it doesn't usually take that long, but they're basically built in time for you to be out eating. Anyway, back to the build, now that I've talked to you about my Invisalign. This is a technically 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. I turned one of the bedrooms into an office just because I like there to be an actual office in my builds. Sorry, there will be lighting. I didn't think it was important to have that part lit. I don't know why, because it's floor plan, and I feel like you guys want to see the floor plan. I'm putting in closets there that were on the floor plan of this house, basically, and that's the bathroom. I am doing I keep finding these floor plans with the split bathroom where like there's the shower and the toilet are in like a separate section. Yeah, but and I actually kind of think that's cool. It seems like that gives your Sims a little bit more privacy if somebody wants to come in and like brush their teeth in that only, in the second bathroom, because there literally is only 2 bathrooms in this 4-bedroom house. So yeah, somebody can be brushing their teeth, and other Sim can be using the toilet or showering. When are we gonna jump? Oh, it's a minute before we jump to lighting and color in here. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I did that. So last night I built this at like 10 to 11 o'clock. Is when I was building, and it was after a really long, wonderful day. So Saturday I worked out with my husband's personal trainer, and he kicked my butt. And then Sunday we went for a bike ride in the morning, and then my nephew and his little sister and mom and dad came over and hung out with us and went swimming with me and my parents and everybody, and then my husband barbecued for everybody. So it was wonderful to have them all over, but I did a lot of like kid lifting after I did a lot of lifting at the gym the other day, and so my arms were sore, and I was mentally tired, or I was just overall tired. I was exhausted because it was, we did a lot of activity. We had a lot of fun, a lot of family time. I got a little sunburnt, which is weird for me. Like, it's only on my shoulders. And the thing was, like, I didn't put any sunscreen on because it was overcast and kind of cooler. Like, it's funny to me. It's still July. It's July 23rd. But it's starting to cool down here in Missouri, which I'm happy about. Like, I cannot wait for fall. That's why I'm doing these warm tone builds, is they kind of remind me a little bit more of fall. And I'm doing them all in the fall time frame on the game, so that's fun. I think the lighting engine really helps give that feel to it. And then I'm also just trying to do more realistic homes, so things that feel more like I would walk into somebody's house. Like, this feels like my house. Like, you walk in and the living room's right there and the kitchen is semi closed off but not really. The bedrooms are all mushed together, that sort of thing. And there's not a ton of decoration, and everything is like halfway finished, or not halfway finished, but like, you know, just a realistic, like, they have some pictures some places, they have some flowers here and there, but everything's not perfect. Like, the bookshelves I left intentionally empty, one for like if I were to put it up on the gallery and you guys have the Peacemaker stuff to put everything in there, then you could choose what you wanted to without all of the clutter that I normally do put in. I feel like that just makes it easier for people to download, and then it kind of saved some time with the build. Plus, I was really tired last night, like I said. And like, I woke up this morning, and I typically try and get up about 6:30 to make breakfast for my husband and get the dogs out so that they don't have accidents in the house, because I have giant dogs, and when giant dogs have an accident, it's a giant accident, so not fun. But like, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, it's got to be after 7, and it was like 7:20 and I was still exhausted. So which I should have like prepared. I did a video on Friday for Friday. I should have like kept going, because I had some time then to just keep making videos, but because I knew people were coming over, I wanted to clean the house and do some yard work. That was the other reason my arms were so tired. That's what we did on Saturday after the gym. I forgot about that. I did a lot of hedge trimming, and so tons of stuff of like holding equipment over my head so I could cut like bushes down and trim them, because some of our bushes out front are a little overgrown. Now they're not, because I, you know, very unskillfully just went over the top of a bunch of them. And I like cut back some stuff on our willow tree. And if you guys are interested in seeing what my house looks like, there's not like a walkthrough or anything like that, but I did do a build of it, I think, that I put on the channel. It's kind of one of those moments where I was like begging the Sims team to have elevation differences. Because I have I don't know if it's technically considered a walkout basement, because only like 4, like, there's 3 walls of the 4 that technically encapsulate the basement that are, actually, no, there's only 1 wall that's completely underground of the basement. 1, 2. There's 2 walls of our basement that are completely underground. The neighbor side and the backyard side are out of the ground. So it's just like, it's technically a walkout basement, I guess. So here, the floor plan, I deviated from it because I didn't think it was a very smart workable space. You can see over there the space I left open for the range and then the refrigerator. It's not a perfect triangle at this point, but it's more, it makes more sense there. So I did that. I actually am starting to hate the sink and the island thing. I still like the secondary sink there for like chopping vegetables and things and cleaning. I still like that. I do want to mention I did this part last night. The next portion of the video, or the rest of the video, I did this morning. And it's like 10 a.m. right now. So I did all that, and I'm working on the editing now, and I let all my normal stuff. Had watermelon for breakfast because we had leftover watermelon from the barbecue, and it's amazing. But I chose this last night because I hadn't done a ton of the decorating yet. And right now it's still Maxis Matchish. Like, the table I used in the dining room was from a Maxis Match thing. Those are Maxis Match countertops because they're just recolors. But when I went to put them in the bathroom, something like, even though I use like the game's the subway, or not subway, Jesus, the slats there that look like shiplap to me. And I guess Peacemaker is technically considered Maxis Match. It sort of felt a little bit more alpha, and that's a style that I like anyways. So this all started to feel, oh yeah, I redid that to match the behind the fireplace. I thought that was a smart move because the white kept feeling just a little too plain. I felt like it needed something in the background, and I kind of felt like this made it work. I would like to recolor that and cut it down to where like the tile only goes most of the way up the wall, and then like above the cabinets would be the same color as on the walls, because I feel like that is more true to life. Because we're talking about adding a stick-on tile backsplash to our kitchen because we're cheap and lazy. No, it's just I don't want to have to cut tile and do grout and all that stuff. So yeah, but nobody goes above their kitchen like that. Not in this sort of price range. Like this is an average American household kind of thing. Nobody, you don't go all the way up the wall. It's kind of ridiculous. Now, the door and those laundry machines were placed exactly how they were in the floor plan, but I decided it looks kind of crazy. Also, don't worry. I did change it to only one wall being tiled because I realized that looks insane and a little vortexy. So yeah, but I had fun building this. I think I know it's weird. You can see I kind of failed a couple times with doing all warm tones here, like the bathrooms, laundry rooms, and I think like the kids' room. Yeah, I think I made those more cool tone, like I like to do, like I personally decorate as. But I feel like that's still like there's still the warm tone colors on the wall, and it's more of a neutral transitional shade actually that I put on the walls. It can go either way, so I feel like it all goes well together. Like that brown I feel like is neutral, but it still warms up the place a little bit. Sorry about the seizure-inducing turns there. I usually try to clip those out, but my Filmora software decided to crash on me, so these things happen. I did want to put in like a pseudo hall tree here so that it kind of felt like when they got out of the cars, the kids were supposed to put their stuff down here, take off their muddy clothes or shoes, and walk through. I know the Sims will never use that per se. They might sit out there and read a book for some reason because they'll track weird. But I thought this worked really well, that paneling from Peacemaker. It made it kind of interesting and made it more of like a focal point here. I did go through and try and do that and kind of frame it out, but those things didn't work. Dang it, I was meaning to get rid of that. Anyways, so I'm moving on to the master bathroom. I think this is really cool. It's the first time that I've actually put like the his and hers closets in. They are uneven because the hers closets are always bigger, I still felt like this was Max's match here for a few minutes, and I'm really getting into this like dark tile in the shower with the dark tile floor contrasting all the white. I think that's really nifty. It's really interesting to see. I think that still made it look cool. And I have a love for 50s retro tile like that. See here, this is me going, these are alpha. And I've decided to go mostly Max's match here. Crap, I have to stick with it. I hate this. Why did I do this to myself? Because I looked at that and I was like, oh, how pretty is that and modern and great. But I'm trying to challenge myself to do more Max's match and more warm tones. So, and balance out the like Max's match stuff with my more alpha love. Which is funny. All the like the floor tiles and the wall tiles are from the game. I can't remember. I think they're from Spa Day. But they look so alpha, don't they? Like, they don't look like a normal Max's sort of thing. They seem more of my alpha style. And it makes me really happy because I kind of felt like, oh, I'm getting away with this. Even though I should have done warm tones in here because that's the challenge I've given myself, was warm tones and mixing woods and mixing greenery and things like that to really make it feel homey and earthy. Because, not many builders do the cool tones that I like in homes because apparently it doesn't make it feel as inviting, but I kind of like that sterileness, so it works for me. Yeah, I put a lot of rugs in here too because I did put hardwood all the way through, or hardwood or tile, and that's just how I like a house to be, but I love carpet as well. So it's carpet to me adds this kind of comfort and plushy feel to a home. It makes it feel homey, whereas tile and hardwood is the one thing where I'm like, that feels so sterile, and I've got to balance it out. So I do put a lot of rugs in. This closet I feel like is amazing. Like, I would love to have it, although part of me says there's not enough storage in here. Like, there's the two side things together, but there's kind of some wasted space in there. It's weird. And here's me trying to decide where to do the bedroom stuff, like where to put the bed. I keep saying I'm so sorry. I do use dang it, I'm gonna sit here and try not to say and then I'm gonna say it like anyways. I used Peacemaker's again. I used Peacemaker's wainscoting in here, but I only did it on this one wall because I need a Peacemaker that doesn't interfere with the window. If you could do that for me so it's all the way around, I would love that. And I put in the wallpaper here because I felt like this gave it a really interesting focal feeling. I should have probably put some like wall mounted lights in a dark tone up there because I feel like this bedroom was the best that I did of mixing the warm tones and the dark neutral tones that I like. So I really like how it turned out. I should have also put maybe the tile backsplash from behind the other fireplace in here. That would have tied it in really well. So if you guys decide to download this and you happen to have the tile that I put on the wall, then do that and enjoy my brilliance thought of it after the fact. Well, after the fact. I haven't finished my coffee. And I got up, I let the dogs out, I fed them, I fed the cat, I made a cup of coffee, and I came in here to finish this. And about halfway through, probably halfway through editing, I'm drinking, I've got like half my coffee down and my stomach turned. I'm like, oh, I forgot to eat. Dang it. So I had to go in and eat breakfast. And then Fillmore crashed and I lost everything that I did. And by everything I did, I mean like I had done a lot of cuts and I did transitional things for the slides at the end with the pictures of the screenshots. There we go. Because I'm just not good at fly-throughs. I'm just not any good at it. And I'm sorry. I don't think I'm ever going to be good at it. I can practice some more. It's just one of those things where practice is not going to make me perfect at it. I don't know. I wish I could be. I need to like send the videos to Hey Harrie and be like, please, I'll pay you. Just make me fly through. You're amazing. Thanks. Bye. I don't think she has time for that though. Pretty busy lady. Anyways, which I feel so bad. I haven't caught one of her streams in forever. If you guys like watching Twitch streams, I highly recommend watching Hey Harrie's. I know if you're here normally on the channel watching my stuff, you probably already watch Hey Harrie because most of you are from over there. And hi guys. But if you're not, she is amazing. She's just an incredible builder. I watch her stuff to get slightly better. She does things that I just never would have thought of, and because she has more of an art background than I do, it just brilliant woman. And then of course her accent is amazing because British accent. Love it. Anyway, she's gonna be like, you are such a creeper, stop it. Oh, now I want to play Minecraft and I have stuff to do. Dang it. I need to do some more videos for this week because tomorrow I have to go to the gym in the morning and train with my trainer again, and then go train that, not train again, technically I don't have to, but I'm going in because my husband goes in at night because he couldn't do, it jumped on me. Anyways, I couldn't do training sessions at the same time as him because the schedule was full, so yeah, I didn't want to stay at home and not go because it's a 45-minute drive away, so you go up there, drive 45 minutes, and then you work out for half an hour to an hour, and then you drive 45 minutes back, so it just eats up a lot of time that we're, every other day we spend together, so I like going with them. What else? Oh yeah, we got Mario Tennis the other day, and I'm terrible at it. It's for our Switch. Oh, I wanted to use that table. I forgot about it, and then I ended up using this glass one, and I hate it because I've lost one of my tables that I usually use for this stuff. And I went to download it again the other day, and it's on the Sims resource. So it's doing that like, hey, you've got ad blocker on because, we know that we give you crappy links that cause viruses. But since, you're trying to protect your computer, we're going to tell you that you can't download this because you've got ad blocker on. unless you pay us $4 a month for it. And like tons of people have been saying, oh, it's worth it to do the $4 a month. To me, it's not, because I can just go directly to the creator's stuff, and either if I like it enough, I can Patreon them, or because then the like $2, $3, $4 a month, whatever it would be going to directly to that creator instead of to, you know, to a company. And listen, I like that. I did it again. I'm sorry, guys. I like that there is a Sims resource for me to just go and get stuff, but I can just go to Lana Sims and get most of it anyway. So if you guys want to see a CC haul video from me, because now I have lost a lot of CC due to the break-in and the computer being tossed around, then just let me know. I love doing CC hauls. They do really well on the channel. CC hauls and any of the videos where I like show you guys how to deal with CC, like, you know, getting rid of it, moving it, organizing it, those seem to do well. So if you like those, leave a comment for me. If you want to see another one, if there's something that you've heard of that's supposed to be good for it, I'll look into it, because I have time like that. Although I am thinking about going back to work. I needed a personal reference to apply for this one job that I'm interested in, so I'm waiting on that to come through. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in time before they hire somebody for this job, so I may have to get something else. It's a really good opportunity because it pays well and it's like a temp position, so it would be getting some experience that I would like without having to know that I would or not permanently, but possibly permanently work for a company that I'm not super excited about. But it, you know, it pays well and it's got great hours and things like that. So you can get over, you know, a lot of things for good pay and good hours. So it's like 8 to 2. So I'd still have plenty of time to like get home and do my normal life stuff, like cooking and letting the dogs out and playing with my dogs and doing sim stuff and recording for you guys, while actually making some money instead of being like a lazy housewife that doesn't make her own money and spends a lot of money, because I love to go shopping, and the paycheck on that one would definitely help out with my love of shopping and love of Sims stuff. So yeah, but if you guys want to not have to send me to work, you can always, you know, donate on my Patreon. No. Don't ever feel like you have to do that to, like, it's great to support creators, it really is, but we don't expect you to get on Patreon and pay for us. Maybe one day I'll get ad revenue on here and that'll be great, but for now I just enjoy talking to you guys. So that's kind of why I always am like, comment, because I want to talk to you guys. You guys are fun. Like Anna and Tony talk to me all the time, and then anytime I do a like how to get rid of CC or how to manage your CC file things, I always get lots of comments on Reddit, and I love talking to people on there, because it's always like the first time that I found whatever file I'm showing you guys or whatever trick I'm finding, and people are so excited and so grateful, and I'm just like, you're so welcome. I'm so excited that you get to find this out like I did. It's just kind of fun to go through that process with them. So yeah, over here, I spent a lot of time and left a lot of this in of me searching through all my plants to kind of like figure out what I wanted to put in over here, because I really like this. For some reason feels so true to life to me, because like my great grandmother used to do, just like shove a couple of plants in a corner and it's like decoration, yay, and then she could like have fun watering them and things. I kill plants pretty much every time, so yeah, there are not any flowers or plants in my corners, so this just reminds me of my great grandmother, and I think it's really cute. But we are wrapping up the video. We're almost to the screenshots. I'm putting in a little fire pit, little stuff to do outside, and then we'll look at the front of the house and do a couple little things to kind of tidy it up. I wanted this to seem like a pre-built home, or just a normal home. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots. Bye.